Hello. Hi, chat. Bwonk. Wait, where the fuck? There I am. How you all doing? Oh, is it? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Welcome to the stream. Hi, chat. Hi, chat. I feel like Sundays may just be like my late stream days, because this has been a consistent pattern for the past 3 weeks, and crazy to think it's been week 4. It's week 4 now. That's crazy. Still going strong, still going strong. Although earlier I was struggling to think about like what to do now, because it's like you can only do Minecraft for so long, and so I was like, fuck it, we're just gonna do a bunch of. Oh, that's my brother in the other room. I was like, fuck it, we're just gonna do a bunch of variety this time. So yeah, you guys get a bunch of variety whatnot, which is always fun. Actually, instead of me just like talking over here, let's go over to this screen. No, oh hello. Let me wait for stream delay to catch up so I can see if it's actually working. But there we go. Yay! All right. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the thingy-ma-bobber. Um, what was it? Wait, I forgot what I was doing. Oh no. Oh yeah. So basically, it was like I can only do Minecraft for so long, and yeah, that that led me to just do a ton of variety. So I think this week, tomorrow we're gonna try Hollow Knight, which will be interesting because my brother has been nagging me for the past like what 2 weeks to play Hollow Knight now. So that's gonna be fun. And then we have some little indie games. One of them is called Florence, and the other one is called Assemble with Care. Those are both like puzzle-ish, story-ish games. I'm turning down the fucking particles because it is a lot. Never mind. I guess they're already minimal, but okay. Oh, okay. Because I realized that I never changed my recording settings because I was supposed to do a recording today, but then it got canceled. So, oops. That's fine though. But yeah, basically, now we're streaming at 1080p, which I typically don't stream on because I just the quality, or actually the quality is good. It's just the frame rate will be bad, which is something that I don't really want. But it's fine. We'll figure it out. So today we're just gonna do some chill, taken care of, whatnot. Actually, yeah. So woo, what the fuck? Okay, no music, bruh. I might have to restart stream, but we should be okay. I don't know. We'll see. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just see how it goes. I'm not really too fussed about it, But yeah, I hope you all are doing well, chat. Like I knew I was forgetting something when I started stream, but I didn't realize until now when I looked at my stream quality and I was like, "Hey, this looks a lot better than how it normally looks." Oh, wait, I did a stupid. So, oops. That's my fault. My fault. We'll just cover this up. Yeah. And then what we can do, we can this nether portal is so weird. I can break this. Let's break the portal and then we'll make it actually look somewhat coherent. Cuz I do remember that we are on top of a lava pool. That is a thing. Womp womp womp. But yeah, what was I talking? I don't remember what I was talking about. But guess we can talk about what I did. I feel like what I did today is just gonna be like every single time I recap on like what I did today, it's mainly just like, oh, editing, and then talk in VC, and then do more editing, and then like eat food and do all that stuff, which is important, of course, but still, we're gonna move this around because we can do that now with the silk touch. And Yeah, it was basically like, oh yeah, editing, and then canceled recording. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm editing more. But then I ended up joining VC again because I like talking to my friends. And then we were talking about like just events and stuff because since next month is Pride Month, a ton of events are doing like charity a charity event, which yeah, good for I think a good majority of them are gonna do like something for the Trevor Project because that's what charity is like typically donated to. That's the charity that's typically uh gets raised money for. Yeah, that just came out really wrong. You get the idea. I don't know. And let's see what else. So yeah, we were talking about events because we were gonna sign up for some people. Some of my friends are organizing said events, and it's just like, yay, fun. And I was just thinking, like, what if I don't know if I would ever come up with my own event. Cause like here's the thing, I do have like ideas, but I also it's like, oh, that requires me to code things. I don't know how to do that. I mean, the most I do know is fucking what is it? Uh thingy-mabobber. What is it? What is it? Hello World from like Python and stuff. I only know how to code ish in Python, but also uh what is it? HTML and CSS, which is it's like HTML, that's what makes the websites look pretty, you know? And then CSS, that's how you make things work. So there's that. And I don't know how to do anything else. I think it would be fun to learn, of course, but it's just like such a huge time commitment. And I don't think I have it in me to do, to like learn another thing, because I already have like videos to take care of. I'm editing for other people now, which has been such a wild development in the past, like, what, 2 days? So a lot isn't happening behind the scenes anyway. So it's not just me daily streaming, which in and of itself is a very like, what the fuck? Why am I doing it? Because I want to. Screw it. 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're going this way. Okay. So yeah, it's basically just like I want to learn, obviously, because I always like see when it comes without the price of like tanking my GPA. I like learning. Learning is fun, and if it's like something I enjoy, of course. But it's just there's already so many things that I have to take care of, which is, and not even just on the content side, just like life, because at this point, content might as well be my like second job, but like I don't treat it as such because it's more so just a hobby, but it's like, oh, with the amount of hours I put in, like you could consider it a part-time job at this point, but it's also like I don't want to think about it as a job because like why would I do that? I don't know. So yeah, there's that whole whatnot, and then it's like, oh yay, signing up for events with the potentiality of like not getting into them, which is fine, of course. Like, people have their rosters set and stuff, but it's also like, you're telling me? Yeah, Sea-Dog, you of all people should know because we were talking about this like 2 hours ago, right? Yeah. Because it's like on my second, not my second monitor, but like on my laptop on the side, I have like just a bunch of tabs open and it's like all stuff that I want to learn. Like I have learn script for just coding events and stuff, learn HTML because I wanted to do a portfolio, or I could just use card, but like, we'll figure it out. Then it's like Ko-Fi because I was setting that up, Patreon because I was claiming my name for that. Oh, I'll just fill this in. And then what else? MCSR playoffs because I'm still getting through those. I will say I'm sidetracking a bit here, but I've had the time of my life watching the season 7 playoffs because oh my god, it's so cool. But I know I could never get onto that level. Well, not with that attitude. Maybe one day. But still, it's like, it's very daunting, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just make this even. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And it's like, oh yeah, I want to learn that too, but no, you can't do that because you don't. There's literally 24 hours in a day. You can only do so much in 24 hours, let alone just like completely master something out of the wazoo. But despite all of that, it's like I wouldn't trade it for the world because I'm lucky enough to be in the position where I can do this, like throughout the summer and whatnot, which I'm very like immensely grateful for. So it's like, yeah, sure, there's some like I complain ish about it. No, it's not like complaining. It's more so just like reflecting on it and like figuring out where my priorities lie. But it's also just like, oh yeah, let's like it's hard some days, but like it's also just like a really, in some ways, easy thing, some ways hard, but it's definitely not as hard as like working retail or in like any other like blue collar like fast food worker jobs or like things like that. Obviously, right? Like you just fucking sit around on your PC all day. Like you don't have to deal with bad customers and just like bad managers and things like that. So it's like, good for the most part. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point as I tend to do. Because it's also just like talking about it reminds you of like why I'm doing the Mint-A-Thon in the first place. Because I felt as though like I was losing, well, one, my sanity because of finals, and then two, I was like, oh, I feel that itch to just like create and do something with content and like stream and whatever. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, we're just gonna stream every single day for May. So here we are. We're on week 4. Technically 2.5 if we're going by like calendar, like number of days. But week 4 in terms of how the month of May works on the calendar. So yeah, there's that. Semantics, whatever. Who cares? Where the fuck am I going? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yippee! So, yeah, I don't know. It's just like some days are hard, but I wouldn't trade it for the world because even though it's not my job, it's still something I like doing, and that's what passion is, I guess. I don't know. We're being very introspective when we do these like blazing caves sort of things. Which is fun, obviously. It's good to just like, talk about it and whatever. Because yeah, there's all the fun events and whatnot, but it's also like, oh, there's the stuff behind the scenes where sometimes it's just like you can get so burnt out to the point where it's like, oh my god, what do I even want to continue? And admittedly, I have felt that in the past because it's just like adolescence and school mixed with the pressures of content or the self-imposed pressures of doing content. It's just like, it kind of accumulated into this whole thing. So yeah, but I feel like as I've matured and as I've learned a lot from doing content, it's like, yeah, it is what it is. Kind of get over that hurdle, But we're vibing, we're chilling. Yeah. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I do like doing chill streams like these more than doing like events. Because I don't know, events are very fun and all, and I'm very grateful for all the opportunities I've had, like due to like my presence in the event community and like the amount of opportunities that I've had like as a player, going from watching events in the past. But it's also like sometimes they're just too much, you know? I'm not built for that much social interaction in a single day. Even though I just said I was talking to like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even though I said I was like, oh, I was talking to my friends really, but like that's different, you know? You gotta mix in the social interaction with potentially people you've never met before, which is just like a common thing in the event community because like unless you're like fucking, I don't know, Dog or whatever, who knows literally everyone and their mother, it's like, oh, you're just gonna be meeting new people constantly. And sometimes that is quite exhausting, but that's coming from me as an introvert because I am the introvert, I'm the most introverted introvert there is. Like, my social battery can only handle so much before I just completely die. Not literally, of course, but like figuratively, obviously. Ooh, it's more than a 1 vein. Well, it's a 2 vein. Well, that's nice. Uh. So it's like, yeah, that's fun, but it's also, I like doing these more because honestly, I kind of, it sometimes depends, but I've done solo content for so long where it's like, oh, my mouse is gonna die. Oh my god. Stop blinking red. There you go. I've done solo content so much to the point where it's like, I'm used to it by now. I can just ramble on about whatever because it's kind of like a podcast and people have been liking podcasts a lot recently. So, if I just yap about random ass shit, it works out for me. And I can reuse that content for the extras channel because boom, reusing content. That's peak like efficiency right there. That's how you keep your sanity alive because if I had to come up with unique ideas for every single short, every single video, and on every single channel, I would lose my mind. Diamonds! Yay! I would lose my goddamn mind if I had to do that. So that's why I don't do like the scripted, not the scripted, but like, because some of them aren't scripted, but I don't do like the fucking Minecraft shorts. Like, you know how shorts YouTubers are? I don't do any of those shorts because I'm not like a shorts creator. That's my content. I'm just like a general content creator because I don't really care for anything else, you know? Pick like, what the? Use a Silk Touch enchanted pickaxe to obtain a diamond ore as a block. That's a thing? Cool, I got extra diamonds. Cool. I'll take it. But yeah, it's like, I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. Oh yeah, losing my mind. Yeah, I don't do any of the like content where it's like, oh, Minecraft Wordle or block telepathy. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I've said, but I just nah, it's not for me, I will say. I'm gonna need to make another chest, aren't I? Grr. Okay. So it's like, it's just that sort of scenario where it's like, oh, because I know that stuff gets more viewership, which would be like good. They get more views anyways. But it's like, I don't want to fucking ruin my sanity if I were to do something like that. But oh my god, I need to fix this. I forgot. I might as well just do that as I'm trying to go up there. But yeah, I don't know. Content is content. Ah, no! Now we're just sitting here for the next like minute or so. I need to scratch my nose, but my mouse is plugged. I'm gonna fucking drown. No! No, I didn't mean to do that! Because whenever I'm always moving, it's just like, oh, yeah, that's. Oh, boo, whatever. But yeah, I feel like we always talk about content on here because, like, it's just the thing. It's just the thing I've been doing the most, you know? So it, like, just makes sense for me as to, like, oh, why that's, like, a thing I end up doing the most. But I don't know. It's like sometimes would I rather be doing something else? No, not really. Because like I could be taking summer courses. I could be like doing an internship and things like that, which are all good things to be fair because it's like, oh yeah, that's useful. But it's also just like, oh, yeah. I don't know if that's something I would like necessarily enjoy. Maybe it's just because of the career field that I'm like in. Where, if anything, since I'm in STEM, it's more so just like, huh, what? Research? Which is fun and all. I like doing research. Never done it in a lab, but my university has a. Oh my god, I did it again. Whatever. My university has a ton of like labs, which are really, really cool. I was thinking about doing those like someday, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, but I'm just chilling for the summer, which is nice. Ugh, please tell me there's more kelp in here. Fuck! No, I have to get more kelp. Oh. Because I had like 3 stacks from before. I don't know where the hell it all went. Here, let me just grab this one on the top and then. Because I need to fix this. Let's just go grab the one on the top and then we'll start growing it, I guess. Because we might as well. We'll put it down there. Yay. In the meantime, while we wait for that, we can go fix up the basement. Because I need some sort of semblance in here. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like content. Yippee! But I also sound like a broken record because that's just something I always talk about. And I'm like, I don't know what else to talk about because, like, I normally just talk about what's. Oh, there's some kelp there. I normally just talk about, like, what's on my mind and what's on my mind content. So that's nice. Yeah, that's a thing. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Kind of want to make the floor. Let's make it oak or birch, whichever one floats my boat, I guess. We'll see. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of blanking on stuff to talk about. Let's see. Hmm. Like, that's the thing. It's like, oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't really know what to talk about. Because I could just talk about random stuff. But that's an issue in and of itself because I don't know what random stuff to talk about. Like, I could talk about, oh, one of those like stupid debate topics like, is water wet or is water not wet? I'm just like, no, I don't want to do that. That gets so old so quickly. And I'm just like, Gah, whatever. I don't know. It's strange. Because I feel like content is one of those things where I can talk about for like days and days because one, that's like all my that's like it's such a huge part of my life, but also not because I do it, but I like my friends' content, the content I consume, whether it be Minecraft or just like in general stuff. Because I don't consume as much Minecraft content generally. Well, it wasn't like that in the past. Like a few months ago, I really wasn't on a Minecraft kick. I was more so consuming like just, lifestyle, food content, like adulting stuff and tutorials because of like learning things and doing all that whatnot. There's a ruined portal here? What the fuck? Why is it fully... Oh, wait, I've been here. I was like, why the hell is it fully built? That's strange. I've been here before. I don't know why I was surprised. I don't know. Maybe just because I haven't left the my like that corner over there of where I was. I don't know. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go with birch planks because I don't really care about using strip. What the fuck is boing boing? Jump 10,000 times? Oh. That reminds me of the Jumper Who video where she jumped for like, what? A long time? Like, every single day of the week? It was crazy. I remember watching the video. I was like, that's wild. Very unique, but also insane. And like, you know me, I talk about like playing parkour a lot. Although I don't play as much as I should because like if I want to learn, like if you want to learn more Minecraft, you just naturally gotta play Minecraft. That's just how it works. So it's like I talk about playing parkour a lot, but that's a lot in comparison to like other things, you know? Like my a lot would be what, 2 days of like 2 days every single week compared to like the 30 minutes every week I spend doing PvP. So that's a lot, like, compared to other players. Because, it may seem like I play Minecraft every day, but like I said 2 streams ago, this is the most Minecraft I've played in a very long time. Like, just in this month alone. Which is fun, obviously, but it's also like sometimes I do get a bit burnout of Minecraft, hence why we're doing so much variety-esque things. Which is fun, of course. Also, I need to get through my Steam library because I have so many games in my Steam library. In addition to the ones I have from, like, my friends. Diamonds! From my friends and being in the Steam, like, library, which is nice. Because now I just get a bunch of cool games for free. And so do my friends. It's a mutual relationship, you know? So, like, I have a bunch of games. I have Hollow Knight. I will say, I've played Hollow Knight just, like, a little bit before. I got through the first, like, area. If you've played Hollow Knight, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, but, like, if you haven't, Hollow Knight is, like, this 2D platformer-esque game. Oh my god, Redstone. Platformer-esque game where you're just a bug running around fighting monsters and souls and getting souls and whatever. I honestly don't know, and if I asked my brother, he said it would spoil it, and so I'm not... Yeah, that's that. And then Florence, it's a game I've had for a while. Just never got around to playing it because I was like, oh, I can play it on stream. And I never got around to playing it on stream. So here we are. Same with Assemble with Care is also another game I saw. It was like one of those... I saw it on TikTok first because for quite some time, my TikTok was just like indie games, which is nice. I like indie games. I just don't play as many games as I like. To be fair, I've never claimed that I played a ton of games, but like, you know what I mean. You get the gist of it. Do I have dripstone anywhere? Because I would like to. I guess I'll have to make buckets for some of this lava. Because I do want to make a lava source of some sort. Yep, that's English. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Then what else? Oh, Jazz Punk. Jazz Punk is a game that I've had for quite some time, and it's a silly little game. I kind of know what happens ish. I've watched people play it before because my first introduction to it was watching IS Cupquake play it years ago. It was like a super, super long time ago, and I was like, that game looks silly. And then I didn't have adult money, but now I do. So, yeah, I bought it like when it was like a summer sale or a winter sale or something was happening. So yeah, there's that. I was debating on doing horror game, but I don't feel mentally ready for that yet. To be fair, that's just an excuse because I really don't want to play a horror game. Because we do still have to play Fears to Fathom, the second episode. Was it Norwood Hitchhike or whatever the thing is? Something along the lines of that, which OG New Kid redeemed a week or so ago, I believe. So we still have to play that. And then chat hit the horror game marathon thing yesterday. We have Phasmo as one. So we'll probably play like an hour or two of that, and then we'll move on to the next game because like it's the horror game marathon. Or I could just do it as like, oh, I just stream variety games for like 3 days in a row, and then we'll call it a day. Like we could just do that. That would be easy. But I don't know. I haven't planned it yet because there's a ton of things that I want to do, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm gonna do it like during the Mint-A-Thon. For some of them, I could. Like I did Inscription. But things like 24-hour stream, that's just going to take a lot more planning naturally because my parents barely understand actually my house, other than like my brother, barely understand the concept of just like streaming in general. So doing a 24-hour stream while, you know, people are going to work, they have to sleep and things like that is just like, oh yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But also there's also the concept of I haven't streamed for longer than 6 hours before, so I think we're gonna slowly work our way up to the 24-hour stream. My frames are dying. I'm going too slow. Or no, I'm going too fast. Let's go slower. I see it dying on the side, but it's okay. We'll just go slowly, I guess. Out for a stroll? What the? Walk 10 kilometers? Very nice. But yeah, the 24-hour stream I put on there as like a silly little haha. I didn't think that was gonna happen, and then it happened, and I'm like, oh. Oh wait. Oh no. That's a thing. Not oh no as in like, oh fuck, I actually have to do this, but more like oh no as in like, huh. I didn't really think about the fact that I had the potential of doing it. So it's something I'm looking forward to, of course, but it's also daunting because I've never done such a long stream before. Although I will say, I think next Sunday is going to be one of those long ass streams. Maybe my first 6 hour stream, because I haven't streamed longer than 6 hours. The longest stream I've ever done was that 5 hour one from like Winterland last year, which is fun, obviously, but I was losing my mind by the end of it. So who knows how I'll be when the thingy, like, who knows how I'll be when the 24-hour stream happens. So yeah, that's an adventure. I don't know, we'll figure it out. And then it's also like, oh yeah, what else? The Sky Battle ones. See, here's the thing. MCCI just does not like my computer for some reason. So whenever I do play it, it's like, oh wait, my frames just die. But it's fine off stream and it's really annoying and I haven't figured it out yet. So I have to ask my content friends because they clearly know more about it than I do. Oh my god. No, wait, I put it on the wrong. Ah, I don't know how doors work. I'm just like, what the fuck? How does that work? That's not how it's supposed to work. Yeah, sure, that's fine. I think that should be it. Ah! No. There we go. Yay! To be fair, I could put all of the doors like that, but no, it'll look weird. It's fine. Yeah, we'll just fill in the floor, I guess. So, yeah, that's why those ones haven't been happening. Like I would have done them already. Maybe I'll like recruit some of my friends to join them with me to make it like a kill race sort of scenario. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because that's another thing. I'm just like, I could plan out things, but it's also just like, I don't have the mental capacity to just like handle managing something. It's obviously something I could do because like I've done it before. With in part Dogcraft and like other things I'm a staff of. But it's just I'm not the leader type. You know me. I'm not the leader type where it's just like, oh, I'm telling people what to do. I'm more so just like the assistant manager-esque person. Where it's like, oh, there's a manager that tells me what to do and I just relay that information to other people, which is cool. But not really sustainable in. Oh my god, I have to make more chests. Fuck me, bro. It's also not the most sustainable by any means. Because it's just like, oh, you can only do so much. Oh, there's this chest. How about I just move all the eggs up here? We'll make the top chest the crop chest and like the animal chest and whatever. And then these can be all the fishing stuff. So what? Let's get rid of all of this stuff. These can be all the like animal drops, I guess. Or like food that I can consume ish. There we go. That chest is just there. So pufferfish, leather that goes up there. Consumables. Apple, salmon, pufferfish. You can't eat a pufferfish, but you know, it's still there. Let's see. Cooked cod. I'll eat this. Nom nom nom. And then what else? There's more raw cod. Yeah, that works. I'll put the nautilus shells in there too because why not? Saplings I'll just dump in here and then everything else I can put in here. Yeah. What else do I not want in there? Those. And then these. Where's my actual fishing rod, though? I think it's downstairs. Let's go have a look-see. Oh, no. Oh, my God. But yay! I don't even remember what I was talking about. This happens a lot. I know it does. It's really bad. I don't know what that means for me, but, it's fine. Forgot to leave that open. Where's my actual fishing? There it is. Okay. Actually, I want those. I need those. And that can go there. This is important. That is also important. I kind of want to go plant this. Let's go do that. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, yeah. The long stream things. As I was saying, I feel like next Sunday is going to be one of those long streams ish, because I can't leak too much because I don't believe this is public yet, so I'm not gonna risk it. But something is happening, and I can't say much about it, but something is happening, and it's going to take a very long time. So you may see like an 8-hour stream for me, which is gonna be interesting. Although I will say I've like done recordings that lasted that long before, but I feel like that's different from streaming, I guess. I don't really know. You would think I would know because I do both. At this point in time, I stream more than I record, but the point still stands. It's just tiring. Just being on camera. Not necessarily on camera, but like you get the idea. It's exhausting being on camera, being online 24 hours a day. Even though that's technically what we're doing, just being online 24 hours a day, but like content. That's a different thing. Also, it just doesn't help that I did not get. My sleep has been weird. Because it's like the first 2 weeks of summer where you're still in like your school routine where you're waking up at like 8 or something, or depending on when your classes are, you wake up at like a relatively early time, you do your day activities, you go to sleep at like reasonable time. But now that it's summer, my sense of routine has mostly just been editing, eating, streaming, and sleeping, and then repeat. Not in that order necessarily, but just other things like that. And I missed the rod. So, I may have spent like I may have went to bed at like 3 yesterday, technically this morning. Because I was watching some episodes of what was it, Law and Order SVU, because it's like one of those things that I saw on TikTok. I was like, this actually looks interesting, and I was watching some of the episodes because that video or that series is really, really long. It's like 23 seasons or 24, 20 something seasons at this point. It's a very long show. I don't think I'll ever go out of my way to like watch the whole thing from beginning to end. Unless I really don't have anything to do, then fuck it, why not? It could be good background noise. But like that's the thing with having background noise on as like while I'm editing or something, because it's just like, oh, it, yeah, I don't know. Sorry to interrupt, but do you guys know where I can find the channel Mint-A? I hear she's doing a Mint-A-Thon. Well, Justamir, you came to the right place. You came to the right place. That is me. Hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Oh my god. Now that I think about it, I don't really like marketing on TikTok is so weird. I don't really use it to its max efficiency because the only thing I do on TikTok is just like doom scroll, because my brain needs constant streams of dopamine, I guess. And then thingy majiggy. So TikTok is weird. If only I knew where I could find her other socials. Insert social. I got just the command for you. If you do exclamation point socials in the chat, there are all of my socials. Or all the main ones, at least. Except for Twitch, because you're here. You're here right now. But whoa, look at those. Like, imagine me just pointing to the side, like it's on a whiteboard or something. Like, whoa, look at those things. Look at all those links. Fascinating. Fascinating indeed. You got the main Mint channel, the Mint-Ye channel. You got Mint-Ye Extra. That's where all the, like, that's where silly videos go, or like extra stream highlights. You got TikTok. That's where stream highlights go. Instagram, that's also where stream highlights go. And updates. Twitter, that's where updates are. So you got the whole shebang in one little message from Fossabot. Thank you, Fossabot. And then you got Twitch, which you are watching right now. Hi. Wait, I realize I've been pronouncing your name very wrong. That's fine. I get it. Because it's like Vietnamese, so it's like people are gonna mispronounce it. I get it. Because it's partially my name in real life, so it's like, oh, I get it. I always tell people Mint-Ni is the pronunciation for, like, it's a westernized version, but if you're Vietnamese, then, like, you know what it is. You understand. So, yeah. Because I can't, how do you write Mint-Ye phonetically? I don't know how to write things phonetically. I just, like, have it as it is because that's how you write the name, like Mintnhi, Mint-Ni, because Ni is the Viet part, which people don't normally get. I don't know how to write that phonetically, so if anyone's a linguistic person in the chat, then you can figure it out. Mint-Ni. Yeah, like that's the closest way, like that's the westernized pronunciation of it. So it's just completely fine. I completely understand. Like, I feel really bad when someone comes into the stream and I can't pronounce their name, and I'm just like, oh, I'm so sorry, because I know how it feels. And I'm just like, I'll just try my best and hope for said best. But yeah, that's name and stuff. Yippee! Hold up, phonetics is my thing. Give me a sec. Oh, we may be getting a we may be getting my name depicted in how you would write it in phonetic. I don't fucking know. I'm not an English major. There's a reason why I'm not, because I clearly don't know anything about it. But, you know, like, if anything, geography is where I stand, and, like, history, because I like those things. Oh my god. But yippee! Mint-A-Thon and stuff. But yeah, like I said earlier, before I got sidetracked completely from that, TikTok, yeah, that's a thing. I just don't use it well, I would say. I mean, it's on well enough to where I have, like, over 1,000 followers on it, you know? That's, like, you know, the base, like, the minimum of how it is. Like, in comparison to, like, other TikTok accounts, very, very, very small. Despite how many people 1,600, despite, like, what a room of 1,600 people would look like. It's not even just a room. It's more like an auditorium, or maybe 2 auditoriums. I don't know. But in like the grand scheme of things, from like TikTok, from a TikTok perspective, very, very small. Like, you don't even get accepted into the creator fund unless you have like 10K at minimum. Which is understandable, of course, because TikTok's short form content and the algorithm. That's a whole thing in and of itself. I barely understand the YouTube one, let alone the TikTok one or the Instagram one. I just upload stuff and then hope for the best, because I don't know what I'm doing. And granted, I took a course on marketing, but still, the algorithm and marketing as a whole is very, they're not like two totally different things, but they're different enough where it's like, oh, you could just take a whole course on the algorithms itself, which is a thing I was thinking about doing. But I think my next online course that I would do, because I do it through those free course sites like Coursera, Udemy, like EDX courses. Those are very good websites. I highly recommend. Yeah, I got 10 ink sacks. That's crazy. Okay. So that's a thing, which is nice. But then it's also, oh, I want to learn Blender. I do the fucking donut tutorial. Or I want to learn more about the ins and outs of DaVinci Resolve and get certification for those, which is a whole nother thing. Because yippee! TLDR, learning takes a long time, which is fine, of course. That's what makes it fun. But it's like, when you want to learn so many things at once, it gets overwhelming. So, there. There's my little rant about learning. Like, if I could just take a course through my college, if I could just take a class about learning DaVinci Resolve, then boom, I'd be solid for my art credit. I'd be golden. I'd love to take that class. But everyone uses Premiere and Photoshop. They use all Adobe. I'm just like, I don't like Adobe. I don't care about using Adobe products. They're a weird company anyways. I don't like them. So, you know, also, it's wildly expensive. So, yeah, there's that. Like, if anything, because I've tried several editing softwares before. I've done iMovie. That was what I first started off with, like, on my phone. I tried Splice on my phone. I edited a silly video on that. Not for, like, YouTube or anything, but, like, just a personal video. So I used iMovie on my phone, then I used iMovie on my laptop for a bit. But then I was stubborn, I didn't want to learn it, so then I went back to iMovie on my phone until I was like, I can't. The footage is too much. I can't. And then I tried CapCut, which I just didn't like. Filmora, which I thought was fine, but it was weird. What is to be fair, I didn't try this one, but Clipchamp is a thing. It's like a browser editing software, which I did not know was a thing, but I only knew it was a thing because me and C-Dog were helping Rage with something, because Rage uses that for his editing when he like does Dogcraft videos and whatever. And yeah, it's just like, I did not know browser video editors were a thing. Apparently Canva has them too. I only know Canva as the like graphic design website, not a video editing software. And then my love and joy, DaVinci Resolve. Oh my god, I love the software so much. It's great. Although at first, I initially was like very about it because it has so much. But as I've learned how to use the bare minimum, granted, my videos are very, very simple. It encompasses the bare minimum of what the software has to offer. There we go. English. And yeah, I don't think I'm switching anytime soon unless Resolve just like fucking nukes my computer, or if the company turns out to be like unethical or whatever. Well, then, yeah, obviously I would just not use that. I would not support that stuff anymore because I have morals. I would hope people do too. But that's a whole different topic. But yeah. But yeah, I want to learn how to use Resolve more efficiently. And learn more graphics and things. So okay. We got the phonics person in chat. Just a mere. All right, what have you said? Okay, so after some research, I found that "ni" is pronounced, explained for English speakers, with the N from no, with he. So if you were to spell it, it would be Nye with two E's. If you want a sort of more accurate version, you take the Enye from Spanish and add an E over it. So it would be Nye. Actually, that's a good way of explaining it. That is actually a wow. Okay, I did not think about that. That's actually a really good way of explaining it. The only thing I couldn't find is how the mint part is pronounced. Oh, I wonder how mint is pronounced. Crazy concept. I wonder. I wonder. But thank you for the insight. That was very useful, actually. It's very interesting. I did not think about that when it comes to this sort of thing. Because I always just explain it like, oh, if you're Vietnamese, you know how to say it. But if you're like, not Vietnamese, then, say mint and knee and combine it together. And ta-da! You win! Although I've heard some weird pronunciations like mint and high, which is, you know, it makes, I can see where you get that from. I feel like that's the weirdest one I've heard, which is nothing wrong with that. I think it's silly. But then that's why I just default to like things like mint or minty, um, which is just easier for everyone and for me branding wise because it's like, oh, I'm called I'm called Mint anyways. Like that's my name online. That is. Oh yeah, on my birth certificate, I'm called Mint last name. Like duh, yippee! That's totally my name in real life. That's definitely not how I used to say it. Well, I mean, I understand. Don't you worry. Hey, you did the research. Now, the more you know. Now you know. So that's useful. But don't worry, I understand it. It's all good. Because it's also just a thing in real life too, because Nyi is like I mentioned this before, it's a part of my first name. Don't call me that, by the way. It's weird. Call me Mint, Minty, one of those two. Don't take the second half of my name because that's heading towards more parasocial activity, which I don't like at all. Um like I share things with you guys, but it's also just like, oh, there's a limit, you know? Calm down. um well, I can't yap here because there's an ad break, obviously, but oh well, we'll just wait. Let's see if I forget on what the topic was when these like 40 seconds are up. I don't know. Do 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 do. I can't answer any questions right now because there's an ad break. No ad for me? Oh, yay! Okay, good. Because I can see, like, you can obviously who has ads and who doesn't, but ads are so weird. I don't like them. If I could, I would, like, turn them all off, but Twitch needs to make money, which fair enough. Fair to them, I guess, but still. Is your favorite ice cream mint chip, or wait, what? Mint chocolate, perhaps? I think it's one of my favorites. So, yeah. But that's the name actually comes from those like icebreaker mints uh that you see in like gas stations or like the little displays next to the conveyor belt near the cashier in like a grocery store or like a Walmart or something. Um so yeah, that's where the mint part comes from because I had a borderline not borderline unhealthy, but like no fifth grader should be obsessed with the fucking mint as much as any person should be, to be fair. So yeah. And then yeah, that's the like part of my first name. Because I'm called that at home. I will say that. But like, why is there another one? What? I'm so confused. Oh my god. I just can't read, apparently. My fault. My fault. I can't read. We'll just chill out for a bit because I feel bad. I don't want anyone to miss anything because of the ads. So sad. Gur. Bump, bump, bump. Rad break ended. Hello. Welcome back from ad jail, whoever was there. Oh, I don't want to open that. Wait. Yeah. So do you speak Vietnamese? I'm interested in language, so my bad if I'm asking too much about it. No, no worries at all. I actually like talking about languages because I think it's fun. I'm not good at it, obviously. Or good as in like just linguistics and phonetics in general. That's not something I'm well versed in, admittedly. All I know is that I'm bilingual and I can speak. Oh, Nautilus shell. I need those. Yes, I do speak Vietnamese. I can listen and understand it like very well, which I guess is just a common trait of like second gen kids. Cuz I was born in the States. Um but like I grew up in a non-English household, so it's just like but I had to learn English in school, so it's just kind of like a flip of the coin sort of scenario. Um and then yeah, so my listening is like pretty spot on. Speaking, not so much. Very westernized like accent. But it's like comprehensible to like a local, I think. Ow. Ugh. There we go. Um and then reading and writing, I can slightly read, not really write. And yeah, that's the base of my Vietnamese knowledge. So, simply put, yes, I do speak Vietnamese, but very poorly. Yep, that's pretty much it. Um, yeah, and then English, obviously. I'm fluent in English. Although sometimes it feels like I'm not because I'm fucking stupid. But that's a different story. Um, let's see. I know a bit of Spanish because I took Spanish in high school and college. Really bad at it though. So, I don't know. Eh. Yeah, literally me with Spanish. I can understand almost perfectly, but I can barely hold a convo. Yeah, exactly. My Spanish listening is like if you speak slowly with like basic grammar and like vocab, then like yeah, I could get it. But I don't know, I'm a bit rusty with my Spanish, so I could just be lying, you know. Cuz do I really know do I know more Spanish than I think? That's a good question. I don't know. Where are the chests? I need the chest. There we go. And then we'll just start putting stuff here, I guess. Do do do. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Ah, I see. Yep. Basic Spanish right there. And then what else? Do I know any? No, that's like those are the main three. Like I couldn't put Spanish on my resume, but I could be like, I'm like intermediate. Intermediate even sounds like a bit much, you know. But I have a general understanding of the language. So it's like, if you put me in the middle of like Mexico, then I could probably figure my way around it. I would just be incredibly stressed out, as I typically am, but it's, fine, I guess. I don't know. Even the concept of that just like shiver me timbers sort of scenario. Do do do. And then I've like picked up some words from like Korean and Japanese because that's just like content I tend to consume. And it's not like a weird like Korea boo or like a weeb thing. Cause one, I don't care about K-pop that much. The only group I like follow to an extent is New Jeans, and we that's a whole thing that I'm not gonna get into because I don't even know much about it. Um, But the only K-pop group I really like is New Jeans. That is pretty much it. And then I don't watch anime, so that's kind of off the table for me. So, yeah. Although Chad has recommended like many animes before, which I fear I may have to watch too, you know. Just because I've been wanting more stuff to watch anyway. Yeah. I don't know. Learning Spanish and it's going surprisingly well. I'm pretty sure I could find my way around Japan if you put me there right now. Oh, that's nice. Very cool. I know I tried to teach myself Japanese like a year or two ago, and I got to hiragana and katakana, and then it was just like, oh, the kanji. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's great. And then I just gave up. That's pretty much it. I just gave up. Which is fine, obviously. But, you know, where is the... No, wait. Where is the... No, I threw out the fucking chat. Oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid. Okay. I'm gonna travel our way there. Through this, I guess. I need the chest. Give me the chest. Where is it? Diamonds, bones, granite, chest. There. I grew up in the country where you learn 5 languages in school, so I'm kind of forced into 5 languages. I mean, good for you. You're a polyglot, but like polyglot, God, I don't fucking know what the term is, but like, yeah, good for you. I wish I could do. I wish I knew that many languages. Um, that's crazy. So it's kind of like what people are most scared of, but I just learned kanji while I learned the vocab instead of learning them individually. That's how do you accidentally throw away a chest? But listen, I am not the most observant person, which you could probably tell from if you've watched my content before. But yeah, I don't know. I really have no excuse. I just accidentally. It's not more so just accidentally throwing away a chest. It was more so I was just spamming my fucking thingy-ma-bobber, the drop key. And I was like, oh, yeah, sure. I'll just use these stone bricks to like replace the water for now because I don't really care at this point. I just want the bookshelves, and then I need to do the same thing for the furnaces. Yippee! Ah! I do need to change these at some point. But this is fine for now. It's like doable. It's manageable. Where the fuck did the other one go? Oh, there it is. I was like, oh, please. It took me so long to get these bookshelves. Speaking of bookshelves, where are the rest of them? There they are. With this. And then I can put this. I'll put it in this corner. Why not? Yeah. Breaking a bookshelf with a pickaxe? Liz, in my defense, this has silk touch. Hands up! This is silk touch. I just don't want to craft them again. This is silk touch. I swear. I'm not crazy. I'm not fucking crazy. I have silk touch. That's why. Like, look, I get the things back. I know how to play Minecraft. I'm a Minecraft veteran. Kind of want to do this. Yeah, that looks fine. Ish. And then that's a bit much, actually. Yeah. We'll just do bonk, bonk, and then we'll put the enchant table. Not there. There! Yippee! I'll let you get away with it this time. Thank you. Thank you. I've been spared. I've been spared. This is great. I'll just put a chest on the floor, actually. Just to be like, oh yeah, here's some stuff. Where is my wood? That is a pufferfish. Whee! And then I'll break this too so that I can do woof, and then bonk, bonk. Yay! Cool. Cool. Now I feel like this place has too much space. But it's fine. Did you see the new snapshot? Saddles are craftable. Look at there. What? What? That's crazy. Oh my god, that's I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of like the novelty of having to find a saddle yourself, but I don't know. That's just a me thing. To be honest, I don't really like I'm not a part of the Minecraft crowd or like the people who are like always complaining about Mojang being like, "Oh, this update is like this update has absolutely nothing in it," when it has like a like new mobs and then some quality of life changes, you know? Or like I'm like the stupid mob vote debacle. Like I did not care about any of that. Like at the moment I probably played it up for the bit, being like, "Oh yeah, I fucking hate the glow squid." I still think the glow squids suck. Don't get me wrong. But it's not anything to like, you know, fuss about or fuss about. I just don't care. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's interesting. I'll say that because I don't really have many opinions on crafting saddles. Because like I feel like saddles are so easy to get anyways, where it's just like, oh, if you craft them, so what? I don't know, it's like I don't really know. Maybe some people are diehard saddle fans and they're rioting over it. I wouldn't know. I don't know. People keep voting for what they don't want and then complain about it. Exactly. Exactly. Like, I will say, who the hell voted for Phantoms? Phantoms suck. That's my thing. I didn't vote for Phantoms. I voted for something else, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember what mob vote that was, but I sure as hell didn't vote for Phantoms. That's what I know. Or if I didn't vote, I would have been like, oh, I did not want to vote for the Phantom, but you know. But that's the only one where I'm like, yeah, the Phantoms are just objectively bad and annoying. And they really don't serve any purpose anymore because you can just get mending on your elytra and call it a day. And then you don't have to use the fucking Phantom membrane. I mean, you do use it for slow falling, but like, it's slow falling. Who cares? Maybe that's just me not utilizing potions enough. I don't know. Because I don't play survival Minecraft. Well, other than now. But, yeah. Who's coming? Is someone coming in my room? I don't know. Wait. Wait. Chat, I'm listening out. Okay, we should be fine. Because I don't have a hotkey for, like, any of my, like, OBS things. So whenever I hear someone outside, I'm just like, I need to get my mute button on the ready. Because I'm like, oh, no. What if they dox me on accident? Which has happened almost more than once, which is, scary. But, you know, it's chill. It's fine. Sort of. Oh, no. Hydrate. Thank you for redeeming the hydrate. I will do that. Where is my water bottle? This is here. Yippee! Bonk. Let's go feed the animals, actually. That's something I need to do. Yeah. Sure. Bonk, 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 bink, bonk. Wee. I feel like I do need to kill some of these animals. They're gonna tank my frame rate. That's a problem for off-camera me. I guess. Hey, Mint, do you have friends coming over? Okay, this is gonna tank my frame rate. I'll do this later. I see it on the side. I'm like, oh, that's bad. And I want the VOD to actually look semi-good. So, here we are. Hey, Mint, do you have friends going over to blankety blank 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 today? Ah! My worst fear. I don't, I haven't been doxxed, like, I haven't doxxed myself accidentally yet. And I'm hoping to keep that streak going because, oh my god, scary. Because I'm a very forgetful person, but I'm also an anxious person. So I guess those things kind of benefit each other, in a way, which can be fairly debatable. But that's another story. That's a story for another day. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't want to dox myself on accident. Because sometimes I'll just be yapping away and then I accidentally say something and I'm like, oh wait, that's actually bad. And then it's a bad thing. Smile. So you don't remember what you did a few streams ago? I know I played Minecraft a few streams ago. Depends on what few streams ago. How many streams ago do you mean? Because with the Mint-A-Thon, some of the days get melded together, especially like the Minecraft days, but like I played the Celeste stream. I think I like know roughly when those happened. Played Inscription like 3 days ago, I'm pretty sure. Something like that. And then what else? Played in Challenger Trials on the 10th. That was day 10. Like, I feel like I have a general. Like, here's the thing, my memory is sometimes good. Like, I can remember really obscure details about whatnot. But if it's like something that has to go in my short term, it just doesn't go in my short term memory. And then it's just like gone until I'm reminded of it again. And I'm just like, oh yeah, play Hollow Knight. Lucky for you, that's tomorrow's stream at 12 p.m. EST, I believe. Yeah, unless something goes horribly wrong and I like, not horribly wrong, but like, I am a very dramatic person. So horribly wrong means like, oh, it's a little inconvenience. But we're playing Hollow Knight tomorrow. Smile. Yay, brother. I hope you're happy. He's been begging me to play Hollow Knight on stream for like weeks. But, you know, gah. Dancing frog gif. Yippee! Oh my god. Yeah, I'm playing. That's gonna be at 2. No, not 2. 12 p.m. EST. Because that's when most of the Mint-A-Thon streams are. Because it's like, I think it's a good balance of, oh yeah, I stream early enough in the day, even though it's like the middle of the day, but like you get what I mean. And it's like, oh yeah, I can just, after I stream, I still have a good amount of the day left, which I can use to like talk to friends, edit, like go hang out with my IRLs, things of that nature. So yeah, it's just a good thing. Although sometimes I wake up late, and by late I mean like 10 a.m. Not 10 p.m. That'd be fucking insane. And something would be terribly wrong with my sleep schedule. But sometimes I do wake up late and I'm like, oh wait, I had this stream. But typically I wake up at around like 9. Like regardless of how much sleep I get, I'm always like, okay, I wake up at least 3 hours before when I'm supposed to stream, because I don't know what's going to happen in the morning or overnight with my PC. So my PC could just be like broken and I wouldn't be none the wiser. So I give myself the amount of time to potentially fix things. And if not, if I can't fix it, then I can easily like move things over to my brother's PC because he's at school during that time. Why would I? He wouldn't know unless he's watching the stream right now or listening to me from his room. I don't know. That's a thing. Who cares about that? But yeah, it's like I don't know. So yeah, I give myself that amount of time before stream anyways, which is weird because things like when Clicks was not on break, I miss Clicks by the way. Clicks. But when I was in Clicks, that event is fairly early in the general like event scene because it happens at 10 a.m. my time. So then I wake up at like 7, which is fine. I just haven't had to wake up at 7 for a very, very long time because I'm not in high school anymore. So, there's that. I don't know. I should actually be going to sleep right now because I have a massive headache, but here I am. Don't! The VODs are gonna be there. The VODs will be there. You can go to bed. I'm just gonna be yapping about random shit anyways. You should prioritize your sleep. At this point, my sleep schedule is just a suggestion. That's a good way of putting it. That is a really good way of putting it. Although my sleep schedule is not terrible at the moment. It's not like the worst it's been. The worst I think my sleep schedule has been is when I was like staying up at like till 4 a.m. Power 4. That's interesting. I don't use a bow, but whatever. The worst my sleep schedule has ever the worst my sleep schedule has ever been. There I go. Mint, lock in. Was when I stayed up until like 4 in the morning for a decent amount of time, like a month or so, and I was just stayed up until 4. I would get like 3 hours of sleep because school. And then I would just crash in the middle of the day, but you can't sleep during class, obviously. Because this was back in high school. So then it was just disaster from there. But we're fine. We fixed that, sort of. And I don't have to wake up at 7 in the morning because high school start times are stupid. They're too early. Considering the amount of work and like homework and schoolwork and just general work we get, insane. Especially if you're doing like upper level classes. But that's just the whole criticism of the school system as a whole, which is a bit too topical for a Minecraft stream. Oh, I'm not gonna get into it. But yeah, sleep is important, so you should sleep. Um, at this point, get some like sleepy tea or something, or melatonin. Don't drink. Don't eat like 20 of those Do not eat like 20 of those melatonin gummies though, because that would be insane. I don't know. I remember because I don't think I ever had insomnia, but there was this point in time, like the same time with the bad 4 a.m. sleep schedule. That was when I was like, maybe I have insomnia. Maybe I like developed that at some point. I was like, let's buy some melatonin pills. Not pills, but like the gummies. Like the 5 milligram ones. I was like, let's try melatonin. It didn't work for me. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the genes and like a chemical thing. You'd think I know this because I'm in STEM and I kind of learned stuff about the brain and stuff like that. But no, I really don't. I'm stupid, but it's fine. But yeah, melatonin just didn't work, and I was like, oh, it's fine. Breaking Twitch streamer Mint-A-Thon advises no, don't do that. PSA, do not. Don't overdose on melatonin. Do not do that. And I missed my cast because I had to give that PSA. Unbelievable. I mean, like, yeah, melatonin didn't even work for me. And I was like, you know what? Sure. Maybe my friend can use them because he was having trouble sleeping. And then he fucking took, like, a bit too many. And that was bad. So he just slept for, like, 12 hours straight. Which can be quite refreshing, I might say. But, oh, I don't know. So yeah, now it's just like my sleep schedule is, or my sleep habits are bad because you know how they say, like, oh, no blue light or no screen time before bed, which makes sense. Because otherwise you're going to fuck up your circadian rhythm with the light, the blue light, and the coinciding with your internal circadian rhythm, which goes along with the sun and the light that it shows, or something like that. I don't know. But no, I just lay on my bed until I go to bed on my phone. So, smile. Sleeping for 12 hours isn't normal. Well, what the fuck? Oh, what is density? This is a weird. What the fuck is density? It's one of those new enchants, isn't it? Like the fucking, like, mace enchantments or whatever. Sweeping Edge 3, that's kind of not bad. Efficiency 4, that's also not bad. That book is insane. I don't know what. Sweeping 3 is actually really good, I will say. And then the efficiency 4 is really good. I don't know what the density does, because admittedly I have not been keeping track of the new updates. I think it's the mace, one of the mace enchants. I could be wrong, though. I don't know. But, whatever. I mean, sleeping 12 hours every single day? Maybe not. Because they always, the people always, or the, professionals, they always say, like, oh, you should get 8 to 9 hours of sleep. Unless you're like a child, then you should get more, because, you gotta grow into a healthy human being. So, yeah. I think on average I would get like 6 to 7 hours of sleep. Which isn't terrible by any means, but I don't use sleep to feel refreshed. I sleep, I feel not refreshed, but then I just go about my merry way anyways, because whoop-de-doo, I gotta go through the day. So, womp womp to me, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, sleep is important, but, many players of the event community do not follow that because we're just playing Minecraft all day. No, we actually don't play Minecraft all day, but we're just, like, working on stuff all day. Because content creators, yippee! Fun stuff. So, yeah. I don't know. Ugh. And speaking of talking about sleep and tired, I feel tired right now. I think it's just, like, the lack of sleep catching up to me. Which is, I'm surprised it's happened now. Actually, I had the midday crash at, like, 3:30. Or at, like, 3 p.m. It was like, ooh. Didn't really want to do anything, so I just kind of sat around and just listened to VC for a few hours. I don't know. Hold up, bit off topic. Apparently, Discord? Like the purple website Discord, collabed with the AI website, and since January they've been grabbing every single image. Oh dear God. Apparently, is that actually? Let's look it up. Research time. Discord AI company image thing. Ah, yes. My professors would be so proud. Is it true that Discord is using? That is... Huh. Interesting. That is, bad. Because that's just... Domo AI. Discord. I actually want to look at this because it's like, what the fuck? Here, art generate. Why? Why? That's so. Oh my God. Okay, a serious topic. We're quickly pivoting. I am fine with the use of just like artificial intelligence for like doing menial tasks or like, doing things to make our lives easier, because that's what artificial intelligence does. But when we toe the line with generative AI, that's bad. I don't like it, because it's like, oh, you're just taking people's art and like photos they like took themselves and people's stuff that they drew themselves and like music that people made themselves and videos that, stuff that people have made, and just mushing them all together using some sort of computer bullshit, and then you come out with like just globs of stuff which doesn't even look good half the time. And it's gotten to that point where, oh, you can probably perfectly recreate a celebrity using generative AI, which is bad and creepy and very invasive. I just, like, that's the thing with Chat GPT and like things like that. I always see TikToks of, especially during final season, where it's like people will literally admit to using Chat GPT, and I'm just like, why the hell would you do that? Because one, you go to college, and you're like, if you're not in college, you're gonna go like to upper level education, maybe, depends on your career path. I don't really know, but it's like, why spend all your time going to college if you're just gonna BS your way through it anyways and use artificial generative AI and just like cheat your way through college? That's just like, why? I mean, I can see the appeal where it's like, okay, if you use it for helping with studying or whatever, like, I guess. But if you're using it to like write essays, do your exams, just like if you're in a creative art class, do your art assignments for you, it's like, what the hell is the point of being there? You know? You're using your money to get an education, or your time if you don't pay to go to college, which, fair enough. Like, you're spending all your time and money into the higher level education, and you're just gonna BS your way through it? What's the point? I think I'm literally the only person in my CS class that doesn't use AI. Yeah. Like, what? My friend was telling me about, like, the CS, like, classes and whatever. What the fuck? Why are there so many? I'm just gonna go to bed because, guh. But my friend was telling me about, one of their classes, and it was like, oh yeah, there is this person who like literally plagiarized our work and like put it into ChatGPT to make it into like, quote unquote, their own thing. And I'm just like, why, what do you mean? Because like colleges take that shit seriously. You will get expelled if you use that. Like, they don't take that stuff lightly. And it's, oh my god. Like, even I took this class, it was like an English class, in fall semester. It was about like digital media and like the culture surrounding that. And then a lot of our, like, one of the units that we were on, it talked a lot about AI usage and like its benefits, its cons, it's like pros and cons, and like how AI came to be and all of that stuff. And granted, learning about that was really interesting because it's like AI has, always been a thing. It just hasn't been popular. It just wasn't as popular as it is now with like Chat GPT and like Open AI and like other AI companies and things like that. So learning about how AI came to be and like how much it's expanded since then, it's really just like, huh, now people are using it to cheat on their history papers. You know? It's like, you could use AI for so much good, and it's like, oh no, you're gonna use it to cheat on your exams, or like fabricate AI art. Like, what do you mean? I will say, people who do AI art, some of the most, I don't even know what is even a suitable insult. Not insult, but like criticism, I guess, for them. Because it's like, that's not the ignore DMs. Well, too bad. I saw it on my phone, Sea Dog. That is my phone is literally right here. So, too bad. I saw DMs already. You can't escape. But anyways, back on my AI rant. People who use AI art are just, yeah, why would you even do that? Like, I understand if there's AI that you use for like menial tasks like tweening or whatever in animation or things like that. But when you're just like asking a software to generate you a complete prompt just from thin air based on pain of arthropods sweeping, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. Based on others' work, that's stupid. AI quote unquote artists when they were asked to pick up a pencil. Like, exactly. It's like, oh my god, what, like, oh, AI art, it makes it so easy to generate art with max efficiency. And it's like, that's not the point. That's not the point of being creative. Where's the creativity in that, you know? That book you just caught sums them up pretty well. Exactly. Like, that's not creative. That's just you telling a software what to do. There's no, like, part in it, you know? Like, that's why I get so pissed off when even like people in the community, in the like event community or just like the Minecraft creator community in general, like if someone uses AI art, everyone is just pissed off because rightfully so. We're all in the creative industry where it's like, oh, you get to do things for yourself. You got a whole like bunch of wonderful, talented, amazing artists in the community, and you're gonna go out of your way to use AI and tell a computer to just like, oh, put make a thumbnail, a Minecraft video thumbnail of me riding a pig with the number like, I don't know, 100 and something for like 120 pork chops got in the video. I don't know, whatever the fucking prompt is, and you just use that slop instead of getting actual talented artists to do it. You can commission people to do it and they'll come up with something 10,000 times better than what AI could generate for you. I'm just saying, not because I'm biased. Well, I have my own personal biases, but like just in general, you have so many talented people in the community. And it's just like, why would you not like allow them to use their skill instead of turning to just a robot, you know? I may have only finished one art assignment this school year, but damn, am I at least proud of it? Exactly. Like, that's the thing. It's like, I know there's this big YouTuber or something like Quibble Wop or whatever. I know. Okay, I will respond to your text messages later. Yeah, I know I'm streaming, but there was this one YouTuber called Quibblewop. I think he's still around, unfortunately, but like he makes his videos using all AI, and I like wrote a paper about it. Wrote a paper on like AI usage and stuff, and I used that as one of my examples. And then the more I looked into it, the more I was like, oh my god, this pisses me off, unbelievably so, because we spend like, or I do, and then like so many other like YouTubers in particular, they spend so many hours on their video, and you can tell when watching it, there's so much love and care that goes into crafting the final product. And then you just get these people using generative AI and just making some random ass incoherent stuff. And it's not even good half the time. Like, but what? What's the point? Well, there's no fun in doing that when you could just make the video yourselves. Sure, it takes a long time, but that's the point. That's the fun of it, you know? Even for those who don't like editing, pass on the work to someone who likes editing. There are commissions for a reason. There's video editors for a reason. I don't know. I'm just pissed off. When I get it talking, when generative AI becomes into conversation, I get pissed off beyond belief. Just commissioned for a profile picture? Yippee, Sea Dog. Kibble Club. Oh my god, I used to watch him religiously. Orange guy with the big curly hair. He was peak back in 2016. Leads us to the day's sponsor, Fiverr. Oh dear god. Well, at least on Fiverr, there are a good amount of people who are just trying to hone their skills, I guess. Then, you know. Yeah. Trying to my friend's asking me about a Minecraft parkour server. I'm like, which one? I don't know. I'll give you a few because play.mcci.net. There's that one. I think that's the one? Question mark? I don't know. You're welcome, friend. Or however Kelbol Quebbol Cop. I don't really care. I don't watch him. I don't my first impression was those fucking like Twitter AI video things, and it's like, oh, I saw him because it was like, oh, generative AI Minecraft video, and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? And I watched it and I still was like, what the fuck is this shit? I just didn't care. And then I did more research for my paper. I was like, oh, this is weird. This is unsettling and weird. Wait, Mint, can you say similarly? It's like Pebble with the qua and then cop. Yeah, good enough. Similarly. Why? I don't. Oh no. Do I say words weird? Probably. It's gonna be like the whole caramel versus pecan, pecan, coupon, crayon debate. Milk. I don't know. Or like where I grew up, instead of saying water fountain, like, you know the fucking water fountains, you like the water fountains in school and whatever. Oh, what the? Hi, Sam. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We're just ranting about AI right now because I'm pissed off about it and I wanted to talk about something, so we're ranting about generative AI. Hi. Hi, Sam. Do you read as read or read? I feel like that answers your question. Because, yeah. I feel like the way I read the question just answers it for you. It just pains me hearing how you say it. I don't care on how I say it. He could be watching right now and I wouldn't give two shits. I'm sorry. I do not care. Oh my god. But yeah, anyways, TLDR, generative AI, oh my god, the fucking guy is back. No, get me away. I don't want to die to you again. I don't even have my shield. Where the hell did my shield go? Oh my god, it's down here. But yeah, TLDR, generative AI, bad. Don't do it. Also, it's just bad for the environment. The amount of energy it takes up to, like, manage holding up the servers for that thing. Insane. Oh my god, so much energy waste. But that's a whole nother thing. I'm less well versed on that argument, but like it's an argument that exists. So yeah. What's your favorite number of the alphabet? Mine is purple. I think triangle. Triangle is my favorite number of the alphabet, honestly. Chat, what's your favorite number of the alphabet? I gotta know. This is an important question to discuss. God, no trident. Sigh. How's the kelp growing? Yippee! More kelp. Doink, 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 doink. Nice. Now I get some kelp, which is nice. Then maybe I can actually finish fixing the water source because I did a stupid and put torches there. Ow. Is that it? Oh, there's this one up here. Nice. Whee! Doing, doing, doing. Cool. Close second might be when. Might be the. Hold on. Close second might be the when because of when you were the alphabet of the if when. Sure. I mean, fair, but like, eh. He can suffer. It's okay. Let's butcher his name all I want. Am I almost at the top yet? I'm gonna be like 3 off, aren't I? Oh my god, I was so close. Whatever. Wait. Let me look up what the Quabble cop. Yeah. Whatever. Sure. Oh my god, I never posted my tweet. Oh well, I'll post them now. Might as well. I have them already. I just never posted them because whatever. It's fine. Late going live tweet, so be it. Womp womp womp. God, I fear my. Why? Why are there so many of you here? Oh, there's a child. I can't get fills out underwater. There we go. Imagine that were to happen. That would be bad. Oh my god, there's another fucking trident guy. Where the hell are you? Oh, you're over there. What the? Only 2 hours late. Only 2 hours late. Yeah. Hey, better late than never. I guess there's so many of them because it's night. Where did you go? There you are. I'm waiting for you to come up the surface so that I don't really have to do much. Better late than never, I suppose. I updated the Instagram at least. That's something. No trident. Sigh. Maybe some other day. One of these days we're gonna get a trident. I feel it. One of these days we are. Let's go sleep while we're at it. We might as well. Oh, my grubs. I'm so sad. Do I not have a... Oh, I guess not. Whatever. I'll fix it eventually. Breaking. Twitch streamer Bitney kills family of 4 underwater. Oh, they were already dead. They're the undead. They're already dead. I was doing what was best for the ocean and ecosystem. More like the lake ecosystem. What the freak, Sea Dog? What the freak? Unbelievable. Would it be the first? What? Sea Dog, that was a secret between you and I. What do you mean? That was our supposed to be a well-kept secret. Unbelievable. You broke mod streamer chat confidentiality. That's crazy. Oh my god. Well, I guess this is my life now. killed a family of 4 in Minecraft. But, oh well. Where do I put this? I'll put this in here. Sure. Secret? What? I mean, secret? That's a thing. It's fine. It's a secret for a reason. We're not talk about it, chat. Sorry, but when the authorities ask, they ask, who? Who are the authorities? I didn't know there were Twitch authorities on here. Who are you defending? Me, the person who is getting shot at by a trident man? Or the people who kept coming up from under the sea trying to murder me? You're on their side? I was just fighting in self-defense. That is my argument. Take it or leave it. Obviously you, but I still share the facts. But the facts could corroborate. I don't even want to say that word. I can't fucking say it. Obviously you, but I still share the facts. The facts may screw me over. Did you ever think about that? Maybe that's why we're not lawyers. That's a good... Yeah, that's probably a good reason as to why I'm not a lawyer, nor do I ever plan to be a lawyer. Because I don't think I could handle that. Nor studying for the LSAT, because, oh my god. Scary. I could never do that. But self-defense is allowed. Yeah, but what would the jury say? What would the jury say? Well, this is probably a good sign for me to go before I become an accomplice. Good night. Have a good night, Justamir. Thank you for tuning into stream. And who knows, maybe you'll become an accomplice to later in the stream. Or in future streams. You never know. But good night. Have a good night. But this is nice. Back to the fucking punting kids, accomplice thing. You know, the vibes of chat are nice. I kind of missed it. See, that's what I regret about, like, going on so many hiatuses. It's just like, oh, my chat is not as, like, consistent as it used to be. Granted, either way, still very fun having chat around. Chat is just, like, really just the one entity, I guess. But, yeah, it's more so just like, oh, I could have, like, there are thoughts where it's like, oh, I could have a bigger audience or things like that. But I think I've come to realize that, like, oh, I would rather have my mental health be better and be, like, mostly okay than have, like, a peak of, like, 20 viewership. 20 viewership is still a lot, by the way, I will say. But, you know, it's just situations like that where it's like, oh, sometimes you think about what could have been, but for the sake of me mental health, it was for the best. And now we're back to streaming semi-consistently, so yippee! It all benefited us in the end, that's for sure. Yay! Bum bum bum. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking... Wait. I'm trying to look at something on my laptop right now, but no, I'm fishing. Scary. Bum bum bum. Do. I think I might end stream soon because it is almost 10 and the people in the house gotta sleep and it can't be too loud. So, also I'm feeling tired anyways, but I gotta work right after this. So, work as in like work on videos. Or just like stream things. I don't really know anymore. I'm kind of like there's so much stuff to do. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream in like, actually I might as well I could just end now. That would be cool. Let's end stream now, because I'm tired, and I feel myself getting more tired. Actually, before I do that, let's fix the water elevator. Because that's a thing I need to fix. 1, 2. I think this should be enough to fix it, actually. Please tell me it's enough. Just don't let it be like 1 or something. I'll put it 1 in there just in case. Just in case. Boom, 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 boom. Let's fix this before we head out for the night, because this is something I've been trying to fix for a while. Yay! Damn, it was 3 off. I was right. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure this works still to make the source blocks, but we'll see. It probably does, but I'm just anxious. So I don't know. Do 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 and break. Yay, it does seem to be working. There are bubble columns. Yippee! Now we just sit in the middle. We can collect all of the kelp that's slowly going down. Yay, I fixed it. Now I just don't want to place a stupid torch in the middle of the thing. Because that's how it broke the first time, and I had to... That's how it broke the first time, and I spent so long trying to grow kelp. But it's fine. Do 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 do. Yay! Alright. Well, that was fun. And then I'll just dump the stuff in there. Yeah. Yep. Sure. Oh, I missed the bow. Yay! Okay, so what happened on stream today? We talked about AI. Apparently, I killed a bunch of a family underwater in Minecraft. In Minecraft, by the way. Talked about content again. Just like took care of stuff around here. Made this a lot bigger. We'll figure this out. I don't know. I was just kind of, I needed something to do while I was talking. But yeah. That's stream. Smile. Yay! I'm gonna end stream there. It was a lot of fun chatting and yapping about whatever. And I'm not gonna rate anyone cause tired. So, and you guys probably should all go to bed as well. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Have a good night. Thank you, Sea-Dog. You too. Even though I know you're in VC right now. Rate just... Oh, is Dash live? Sure, I'll rate Dash. Okay. What is Dash doing right now? Oh, Subathon! Yeah, let's go rate Dash. Just Dash is another Minecraft creator in the event space. Used to be a Bed Wars YouTuber, I believe. And she is doing a subathon right now for her birthday. So we can all go wish Just Dash a happy birthday. Yippee! Yep, I got it, Sea-Dog. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me. I will see you all tomorrow for Hollow Knight, which will be exciting. And go say happy birthday to Dash, or say hi. I don't know what her birthday is, but go say hi. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye, chat. Bye. Raid. Yippee!